Okay, so real quick, we're going to go over another point. Every option has an expiration date. So again, let's say we buy SPY, $300 contract. Let's say the date today is 10/20/20. Our contract will expire 10/25/2020. So we agree to buy the contract here, and let's say the price at this point in time is $295. So this date right here would be our 10/20, and let's say right here is our 10/25. The current price is $295. Remember, we expect it to go to $300, and remember, we have to sell it by 10/25. So what we want this to do is go up by or before the October 25th 10/25 expiration date. And remember, if it reaches our 10/25 expiration date, at this point in time is when it would expire worthless. And so your option contract would now then be worth nothing. So the reason I say that it'll be worth nothing and expire worthless is because there's one key factor you have to think about. When it comes into day on expiration date, there's not really going to be anybody to buy that contract from you, so you're going to be kind of stuck with it. Okay, so here's the good thing about buying options. So say you buy a contract and it's $100. It's the same contract we had before. Current price is $295. Our strike price is the $300, so we're buying a call for $300 strike. Say it never reaches that $300 by our expiration date, so our max loss is the $100 that we initially bought the contract for. So we go into each option contract knowing exactly how much we can lose. Worst case scenario, we lose the $100. Best case scenario, we come out with a little bit of profit on top. Now, I'm not going to go too much into selling calls and puts in this video because I strictly believe that if you are new to option trading, you need to stay out of it, and I'm about to show you why. Alright, so let's go over why you wouldn't want to sell a put or a call. If you're new to option trading, I definitely recommend staying out of it. Definitely I would suggest that you stick with just buying calls and puts for now. And so Joe wants to sell a put for a $250 strike price. Of course, just like buying and selling calls and puts, he's expecting or betting or guessing, predicting that the price will go down to $250. It's really similar to shorting. You're borrowing the contract basically from your broker. They're going to go ahead and get the contracts for you. Of course, they're going to charge you a little bit of interest on top of that. Joe is going to sell the contract to Jim if it gets down towards that $250. So say it gets down to $253, Jim is going to be looking to buy a put contract. So he would end up buying it from Joe. Jim is also expecting it to go to $250 strike price. But let's say instead of going down, maybe some good news comes out and it sends SPY flying to the moon. The very risky part about selling calls and puts. If the price goes against Joe's call or put, you have an unlimited loss potential.
Oh my god.
Now eventually the broker will do what they call a margin call, and that is where the broker automatically stops you out. But let's say you have a capital of $5,000, you can actually end up going negative and owing your broker as much money as they will allow to rack up until they produce a margin call on your account. So again, please make sure that you are buying calls and puts. That's the main thing you want to check when you go to buy your contract, is if you're only wanting to buy calls and puts, make sure that it is only buying calls and puts.